Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be watching the 7th episode of Ahsoka. So this is the second to last episode of the series.
So we met Thrawn and Ezra in this show specifically, last episode, which was super cool to see them in live action, especially for us because we're huge fans of Rebels.
Yeah, Thrawn definitely aesthetically looks a certain kind of way, but it's Lars. You know, he voiced the actor, but the voice is right on point. I think with Ezra, I think the inflections definitely sounded like Ezra. I think like their interaction, I thought about this after the fact, after the episode. The whole thing with him and Sabine felt very not like we hadn't seen each other in 10 years. I thought that there would be a little bit more of like, I don't know, tender embrace. I know they hugged, but it was kind of like, joking, like, I thought that you would do that. I forgot exactly what Ezra said. And it just felt like there should be more there, even if it was brother-sister, which I still think that's stupid. I do think, though, that the highlight of the last episode was Balin. His lines, the stuff that Ray Stevenson did for this character were just chef's kiss. It, in my opinion, usurped Thrawn, usurped Ezra. There was so much intrigue, for me at least, in what he was saying. When he was talking about he missed the idea of the Jedi, but not what they were. And then he told Shin, I trained you to be something else, besides kind of like what Ezra was being trained into. There's just so much cool aspects to his character, so much mystery because we don't exactly know what he is seeking. He's seeking power, somebody calling to him. There's so many ideas out online about what that could be. I'm not going to commit to anyone, I should say, because I feel like I got my hopes way too up with Merrick, and that was just completely dashed. But I'm so intrigued for that aspect to kind of unravel itself. But to get into Thrawn, he's looking in, or I guess he asked the Night Sisters to look into Ahsoka's master. I think I read somewhere that he was one of the few people to know that Anakin was Vader. He's going to make that connection. I feel like he's going to try and use that. You know, Thrawn, on my knowledge, he loves information. It helps him kind of like strategize and whatnot. So I think that's going to be really cool. He also asked the Night Sisters to help with their dark magic or whatever the case may be there. I think we were speculating in the last episode that all the stormtroopers might already be dead. Yeah,
they're gonna like raise a like undead army through Night Sister magic.
Yeah, but they may have already done that with the stormtroopers, but they're also bringing caskets? What's that all about? He made some sort of agreement with the Night Sisters. What could he give them that they would want? Coruscant. Still the background on Casey's phone.
Oh, I was going to show it, but we're recording our secondary audio.
And as rules and laws, which General Syndulla seems to have no problem bending.
This government sucks. It's going to fall anyway.
And that is exactly what I was doing.
Y'all are too complacent.
I know how.
I see.
I just saw Chopper like in the crowd.
No,
they're for moral support.
support.
Yeah, he's sitting. Oh, I thought he was
by the chair. He's right beside the chair.
Imagine if he was sitting in the chair.
That'd be stupid. I'm just kidding.
But this report reads like a child's fairy tale.
Oh my gosh.
Jedi. False Jedi. Star map, star wheel.
You would think that they would be a little more like concerned considering everything that's happened in the past.
Hubris will be their downfall.
You think some of these people could be like double agents?
I think they're just stupid.
You know, like trying to throw them off.
Yeah.
Gideon was a warlord acting on his own. There's no proof of a greater conspiracy and thus no immediate threat to this republic.
If Thrawn returns, that will change.
They made his motives so mid, Moff Gideon.
I don't know what frightens me more. The possibility of what might happen or your unwillingness to see it.
I see a general who abuses her authority for personal.
They made him so Moff Midian.
I motion that General Syndulla be court-martialed for disobeying a direct order.
Identification.
Hey, 3PO.
Not need to show you identification.
Why are you here?
Honored Chancellor.
The song.
I am here on behalf of Senator Leia Organa.
Oh, Leia. Well, what does Leia have to say?
The Honorable Senator Organa has
Says the New Republic sucks.
An unfortunate situation wishes to present this data transcript, which she hopes may resolve the matter.
I object in the strongest terms.
Okay, well, nobody cares. No.
I was about to say, the transcript shows that Senator Organa personally sanctioned General Syndulla's reconnaissance.
Oh, look at Leia being all
Leia!
good liar like her father.
She's a rebel too.
About her
This is preposterous. The court cannot admit evidence of this kind from a mere droid.
Chopper! He was pissed!
I object!
Like, you racist son of a bitch!
I'm glad that they involved her because she would have been, you know,
Yeah.
involved at this time.
In some capacity,
Right.
yeah.
I don't know what you and Leia are playing at, but I know she did not authorize your mission.
She did.
After the fact.
Eventually.
How real is the threat of Thrawn's return?
I mean, he
I mean-
exists. He's not dead.
Pretty dang real. I want him to return.
Hell yeah. in a like a certain kind of way, I'm rooting for Thrawn.
Like,
Like the New Republic sucks. It needs to be conquered.
dreams and madness.
Is this Anakin again?
What?
This is like a recording though,
Yeah.
because that's like
That's
Clone
like-
Wars Anakin.
In this
Yeah.
war, you will face more than just
We heard that in the trailer. Yeah, yeah.
Grievous, Asajj Ventress, even Count Dooku.
Aww.
Casey hates
Face
Grievous.
any one of them on the battlefield.
I like Ventress.
She's cool, yeah. She always more Ventress. I know the people are probably gonna be like, Ventress died and blah blah blah
But
blah.
It's not
Yeah, but-
canon because of Disney.
Didn't they say that before freaking Cad Bane too, and then he popped
Yeah.
up in Boba Fett? Apparently Disney can do whatever the fuck they want.
Get separated or something happens, you need to be able to make it on your own. Don't be afraid. Remember
Oh.
what I taught you and trust your instinct.
Does she listen to this often?
Seems like it, right? Seems like when you like, this sounds morbid, but like when somebody passes away and you call and listen to like their
Yeah.
voicemail, the Jedi equivalent of that.
I love live action Clone Wars Anakin as Hayden Christensen. So cool.
They made 20 or more of these recordings.
Whoa.
This was his last one.
Oh my goodness.
I think the odds are pretty good.
No, in fact, they're terrible. Astronomically terrible.
Well, you should have said something.
I did, but you never.
No, Ahsoka.
She's just
I feel
fucking
like
with him.
she's also getting like her pep back. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she chose to live.
And she's messing with people.
I'm picking up a lot of interference.
Something's wrong.
The whales are dying, but they're getting shot at because Thrawn
Oh,
said to
yeah.
shoot them.
Multiple objects in our path.
Oh, these whales. The Purgles. Oh my goodness! Dang! Wow, look at all of that. He put. Oh
What?
my god!
It's like a
They
like a
look
landmine or space
Space
mines.
mines?
Yeah.
Dang! Oh, it's making me feel sad for the Purgles.
At least the whales are providing some cover.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be me.
Oh, they're leaving.
Whoa.
Right? Wait, where are they going?
I was being optimistic.
Oh.
Oh.
You jinxed it.
Yeah, they just
Huyang.
they got out of
They're
there.
like, fuck this shit.
They're like, we have hyperspace capabilities. We don't need to stay here.
Here's everything the Inquisitorial database had on her.
Okay. Wait, if it's the Inquisitors, then would it have anything about Anakin?
However, we are getting to know our adversary. And if she's anything like her master, she'll be unpredictable. Put her on a path of her own choosing, so that no matter which direction she takes, we'll always be one step ahead of her.
That doesn't make sense to me, but if you say so, Thrawn.
He doesn't know about Vader, though, right?
I mean,
Or does he?
canonically? I don't know.
You know?
But I'm pretty sure, like I said before this, that he knew. He was one of the few to
But he's also
piece it together.
he's Thrawn, and Thrawn is very good at knowing things.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying though. But like
Yeah.
in like the books or in like
Yeah.
the extended universe or whatever you want to call it now, that he and I think it was Tarkin were the only two to know that. If I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I feel like I read that somewhere.
Oh. She actually gonna hear that? Watch Ezra hear it. He's like, what? What was that?
He's like, are you not freaking hearing that? Do you have any force capability? But I feel like this isn't about her capability. It's more about Ahsoka's.
Yeah. It seems like she hears it.
Yeah.
I see her.
And they see you.
The Jedi
Jinx.
is there.
I don't know why the fact that there's like 3 of them remind me of like the witches from like Hercules. I hope like this dark magic was more than just locating her. I was expecting more.
Are we gonna get to see Ezra fight Balin? They turned so slow. They were like,
Kill Sabine Wren and Ezra Bridger, then take your place in the coming Empire.
Ooh, what does that mean? Take your place in the coming Empire. What does that mean about you?
Your ambition drives you in one direction.
Are y'all like...
Path lies in another.
Oh!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
He's like letting her do her own thing? What's your path, Balin? Speak!
What are you seeking? Who are you seeking?
Located Ezra Bridger.
When are you seeking?
Sending his coordinates now.
One parting lesson, Shin.
They're leaving each other.
Impatience for victory will guarantee defeat.
This is like such an abrupt goodbye.
Yeah. So I guess like he knows she has ambitions.
But then Balin also has his own ambitions.
Yeah.
So like
he wants to let her go do that. But then what is he doing? Did he always plan this, or was it just because she was showing signs of that?
tendencies, yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe whatever he's doing is super dangerous, and he wanted to protect her, like not have her.
I don't know. He said he seeks more because it's just like this back and forth between Republic and Empire. Republic and Empire. What does that mean? What does that mean? A slingshot?
That did nothing. It literally didn't do anything.
Real weapons? They're peaceful people.
Give the lightsaber to Ezra.
I know. Someone who can actually use it.
It was originally his.
Didn't Ezra have like a slingshot at one point? Like before he got his lightsaber? I can't remember. Seems
so.
and sounds familiar.
Oh! It was like bumper
Squish
car.
him. Squish him. Be like, we live, we die, we live again. See these like little turtle things go all Mad Max, so these hermit crabs.
I'm kind of shocked Ezra hasn't gotten out.
I know.
Like let Sabine drive and
Let
be like,
her drive and wreck shop on these fuckers.
you know how to do it. Use the Force, Ezra. Use the Force.
Okay, do something.
That was it.
That's it? Just give instructions? I want you to kill them, Ezra. Okay, now get out
I think
and do some killing.
They look like potatoes.
Okay, here we go.
All right, Ezra.
Show us your dark
Let's
side.
go.
Who's that?
Maybe Ezra will fight Shin.
Yeah, I mean...
Lock the door.
The thing.
The Howler's in there?
I really want to see Ezra use the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Or do something with the Force. Like, don't tell me you weren't practicing this whole time, Ezra.
Oh, her and Balin.
Ooh. Let's chat again. Have a little chat.
Can't allow you to interfere.
Interfere with what?
Let's see. I don't know what's gonna happen to Balin, you know?
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
What do you think?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's your lightsaber. Take it.
You keep it.
no! What? Ezra, no! Why?
Besides, you've been training.
What? Is he like afraid to fight? What's going on?
I don't need it.
Take it.
I gave it to you. It's yours now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, come on, take the damn thing.
What? Do you just not need it anymore?
The Force is my ally.
Oh,
That's all I need.
Ezra, you better do something crazy with the Force.
More than that.
Start force choking, start shooting out lightning.
He's not using the Force. Oh, okay.
I mean,
He's
he's using the force, he's not using the lightsaber.
As he was just like...
I don't want Balin to die before we figure out what he's like looking for, you know?
So, a pan?
pot?
Oh, a pot?
Whatever.
Or whatever.
Either or.
Oh, Shin's behind you! Ooh. His hair got singed?
Close.
I feel like we're being robbed of a lightsaber battle right now.
I wonder what made him so, like, is it just because he gave it to her, or is there some other reason?
I don't know. Oh. Let's see.
It's not looking good for you.
Take her now.
What was he about to do? He just, like, ran.
Yeah, I know.
Like, Terminator run. I got this. Like, the Force is my ally.
I'm on with the Force. The Force is with me.
Can't defeat me.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have to.
It's like, oh, okay. Hu Yang. What do you want, Balin?
What are you so in, like, contemplation about?
Like, honestly, it's the most intriguing element of the entire show.
Fine. Fine, just stay in there.
Back in there, Jiminy Cricket. Ezra, you better get a weapon or a lightsaber or something.
I know. Do more than just force push.
The Howler? What the heck?
Destroy them.
Wait,
Ezra.
Wait.
Oh.
We could talk, or we could just. Don't you want to take us as prisoners?
Ezra.
Fire!
What? Oh, Ahsoka.
Yeah. Okay, someone who probably could kick your ass. With hope, right? She's just a Padawan. I'm assuming they're not, like, dust
Yeah.
or fog
Like they're real
because, you know,
stormtroopers.
when Merrick died.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised Ezra didn't get the lightsaber.
In the grand scheme of things, one might even call this first match with Tano a success.
Why?
What is your end game here?
With our enemy distracted, the cargo transfer is now almost complete.
Okay.
Which means we
Oh.
shall soon leave this forsaken place.
Well, I guess the Purgles, like, dip, too.
Right.
So, like, if they're not on this ship
Yeah,
or
that's
on
the
that
only way
ring,
back.
yeah.
Thrawn's always thinking ahead. Like, and he's so focused on getting out of here. That's, like, literally what he cares about. She's, like, on her own now, so... Oh, Ahsoka. Join the group.
Oh, I don't
No,
know.
never mind.
Ahsoka.
Oh, we could talk about how you betrayed everyone. I guess just happy to see her again.
Thought you were dead.
I miss this reunion?
Aww. Oh, Ahsoka laughed.
Wait, you thought she was dead?
Oh.
Clearly I was wrong.
Guys, getting a feeling. I think I might be going home after all.
Well, we'll see. Probably, but how?
I mean, they gotta be on that ship.
Yeah, unless y'all go sneak on.
I mean, that's the only way back to the other galaxy. Kind of sad, though, because I kind of want to stay in this galaxy.
Oh, that was the end.
Yeah. I don't know. This episode was just okay to me. I didn't think, too much happened, really. I think...
I mean, it was just like Ahsoka got here.
Yeah.
And then Baylan and Shin, like, separated. And
Yeah.
then Thrawn's still just loading the whatever cargo.
Yeah, you know, going to the Baylan thing, in the last episode, he kind of said, can you feel like this, the Force, or somebody using the Force reach out to you? Something, somebody, something. But then he was very, like, take your place among the Empire. We have separate paths. That was like a goodbye that he was kind of talking to Shin about.
Right, which it's like, he had just said, you were trained for more or something. So it's like, what does that truly mean? Or was it just he recognized that she didn't want to do that anymore and then, like, let her go all the way?
I don't know. Maybe he just thinks that his path is different than her path, and he was prepared to kind of like let her go and just follow her own path. I don't know, but Baylan's still out there. Shin, I mean, you have to think she didn't even like want to be here with the Witchers anyway. It kind of seemed like she had a little disdain for them in the first place. I feel like that's like the thing that's the most intriguing. I feel like they kind of nerfed Ezra a little bit. Like, we didn't really get to see him in action. He was just kind of like force pushing and using a blaster and whatnot. I was expecting more.
The way he said it, though, it makes me wonder if there's a reason. Like, he didn't want to use the lightsaber. Like, what happened, really? But then also...
Was it just like, I gave it to you?
Yeah,
So
or
that seems
like
a
did
stupid
something
reason.
else happen? But then it's like...
He didn't have the lightsaber in the first place.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to see him, like, you know, really go all, like, show his Jedi chops and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get that in the next episode, but, like, I'm wondering if there's a specific reason he didn't want to. Like, he was like, no, I don't want to touch the lightsaber. Or, like, if it was just like, oh, I'm using the Force.
I guess.
Right.
Anyway, I expected more, to be honest, from this second to last episode. I feel like it doesn't really get you, like, hype for the last episode.
Right.
It's just kind of like, okay, well, that story is told. Now Ahsoka's here. There's like a reunion of all three now.
Right.
And then now we have to get on the ship with Thrawn. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck here in this galaxy, which... I mean, as much as I want to explore this other galaxy, there's also a part of me that's just telling me that's, okay, we're going to make our way back. This is obviously Thrawn's motivation. And if they are going to continue the story, whether it be in a second season of Ahsoka or the Dave Filoni movie, it's going to get back to the other galaxy at some point in time. There was no alluding to the fact that the Night Sisters or Thrawn were trying to escape something greater than themselves. We don't really know what Thrawn had promised to the Night Sisters. And I think that our theory about these stormtroopers being undead has been kind of like axed, you know.
Disproven a little bit.
Yeah,
They didn't like puff away like Marok did.
They just look like, you know, they just got killed and they were just there. So I don't think that was the case. Either way, I mean, I don't really know what to expect with the. I mean, I kind of feel like I know what to expect. Thrawn is getting to the old galaxy.
I think he's gonna get there. They're gonna somehow get on the ship, and then they're gonna get back.
I don't know what that's gonna like. You know, it's gonna set up more. Because obviously Thrawn isn't going to be defeated. I feel like that would just be horrible storytelling to like have Thrawn, a character like Thrawn, be defeated in a capacity that I feel like his character hasn't really been dived into as much in live action. Because obviously we know how cool of a character he was because of Rebels. You know a little bit more so because of the stories you read in the Heir to the Empire trilogy. But like, I just don't think that's a character you just kind of like, oh, kill off in episode 8 of Ahsoka. You know, I feel like that's a character that deserves more. So, I mean, I'm interested to see how they're going to wrap this show up. It's got to leave you on something that makes you wanting more. Because this episode, I'm like, okay, I want to see the next chapter. But I'm not like, oh my gosh, I need to see the next chapter.
And then it's kind of like, okay, like, what else is, like, what are they going to leave it on? Because
it has to be something cool and makes you wonder. And honestly, the thing that I'm still most intrigued about is with Baylan. Like, it has nothing to do with Thrawn, it has nothing to do with Ahsoka, Ezra, or anybody else. Like, what is he seeking? What is he, who or what is Baylan seeking? Because that, to me, is more intriguing than anything else that's going on here. I guess a little bit with his Padawan, too, with Shin.
Yeah.
Just to kind of see, like, okay, what dynamic was at play here? Is it just literally, okay, I want you to seek your own path, or my mission is greater than what we were doing here, so I need to do that? Because what he was saying in the last episode, I said at the beginning of this, it was so intriguing to me. I was wondering, like, okay, what is he really after right now? Because if he doesn't like the Empire and he doesn't like the Republic, and he likes the idea of the Jedi, which everyone already knows, like, the Jedi were corrupted, and the way that they were approaching things prior to the fall of the I guess the First Republic. I guess it's probably not the First Republic, but the Republic when Anakin took out, you know, executed Order 66 and whatnot. They were misguided, and they had these ideals that I think led them astray. And I always wanted to see a Jedi that isn't like so, okay, I have to follow these rules, you know, like, why can't you love somebody? That's kind of what drove Anakin to the dark side in the first place, or one of the factors.
Not being able to confide in people about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I wanted to see a new version of the Jedi. Not be so, like, strict and, like, beholden to these rules that just seemed, in my opinion, arbitrary.
I did like in this episode, though, that we're seeing Ahsoka kind of, like, come into her personality a little bit more. And I think a lot of that was because of what happened with Anakin.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, you know, she's accepting things now and just kind of moving forward. And we're seeing that in how she's acting. Like, she's cracking jokes, she's laughing, she's smiling.
Yeah, making fun of Fu Yang.
Yeah. It's cool to see that side of Ahsoka again. Like, after everything she's been through, it's like, you know, she's dealt with the grief of everything in her own way, and she's kind of finally starting to move forward, which is pretty cool. All right, well, thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.